That is a pretty sweet introduction. All right, here we are with Quest for Glory 3 Wages of War, which is not the game that was advertised at the end of Quest for Glory 2, but was added in later in the production of the series. So, Wages of War it's a good game. It is problematic in certain ways. The fighting in the game is certainly not great. Which we'll see. Travel tends to be a lot more time consuming than it had been in previous games. And there's not as much variability between the characters as there are in some of the other games. But we'll see more as we go. Otherwise, it actually has some of the best bones of all the games. It's really got a very good setup, cool area. It's kind of based in an Egyptian and African culture, which all of the games are kind of based in their own cultures. But we are going to be playing this by importing our Dark Wolf character. The character has been successfully imported. Welcome to Tarna. We'll be continuing as a wizard character. So I'm going to be doing my full play, kind of long play version of the fighter for Quest for Glory 3. I think this is the game that's most appropriate to the fighter with the Simbani tribe. For this and the other character types other than fighter, I'll just kind of be doing a quick playthrough where I'm not really going to follow most of the conversations or anything like that. I'm just going to solve things quickly and get through. So we'll keep our name, magic, and intelligence. Almost everything's pretty well maxed out already. Just from the other games and from wishes at the end of Quest for Glory 2. So there's not much we need to bother doing here. We have 50 points to play with. Training your strength, agility, vitality, all are actually pretty easy in this game. With the Simbani area, I might do most of it in dodge and weapon use so I don't have to bother. Because like I said, I just don't really enjoy the combat in this game as much. And we'll see more of that as we go forward. It's not truly bad. It's very similar to the combat in the remake of the first game. But the delays in how the fights are processed really tends to be problematic, but we'll see that. So let's start. I thank you, Rakeesh and my prince, for answering my summons. I have information for both of you. We start with a little bit of a recap of Quest for Glory 2. As you know, 3 months ago in Razier, the evil Adavis attempted to unleash the Jinn Iblis in order to rule the world. Alright, I'm not going to keep reading this, but I did always enjoy these little clips of our victory over Adavis at the end of the second game. Oh, yes, Iblis, come join me, or something. So we knock over one of the candles, the seal is broken. Oh, you idiots, you destroyed my spell. He attempts to hit us, but we've cast reversal. We try to hit him, he has also cast reversal. So, we knock over the Vizier and burn him, causing him to fall. To his doom. Bounce your spell off the wall, blah, blah, blah. Alright, so she tells us that everyone could feel the death of Adavis. At least strong magic users could. However, there's still some mystery. They could never find the body of Adavis. That was fun. So they have no idea what happened or if he was removed. We're wondering if something darker happened, which we'll learn more about in the next game. We are now the Prince of Shapier. Last night we got a message from Rakeesh's wife, Karisha, who tells us that the demon that had injured Rakeesh she believes, has broken out of the seal that he had placed on it, and that the land is now at risk of going to war, and we'll learn more about that in the next couple of encounters. So Krisha would like us to come back to Tarna and hopefully help stop this war from occurring. So we're now with the Sultan, who, if you remember, kind of just declared us his son at the end of the last game. Very sad to say goodbye. Rakeesh. Uhura will also be joining us and return to her people now that she has her son Simba. It's been an honor to serve. He's been managing the guild, or rather, Uhura has. Son, it breaks my heart to see you leave. And he gives us a big, embarrassing dad hug. Keep on Laughing has give us a gift as we leave. We'll open that later. Embarrassing dad hug. And we give our final bow. Magical portal of Tarna appears. Farewell, may you find the peace you seek. And we walk through the big Ankh and head to the land of Tarna. And show up in the magic shop with Krisha controlling the portal. Scarab beetle cursor. Aw, Rakeesh, finally back with his wife after, I have no idea how long, but I think a long time. And apparently he never met, or she never met Uhura before. Kind of figure that Rakeesh and Uhura traveled together to get to Shapier, but maybe not. Alright, Prince of Shapier, that's us, so he introduces us to her. Yes, we are skilled with magic. The usage of magic is forbidden within the streets of Tarna. Thanks, good to know. So we want to be polite, greet her. Oh, we'll always be welcome. Tell about Shapier, because we like to brag, I guess. I defeated Adavis. Here to beat Adavis. Cool. We'll just click through all of this, and when I do the... see, this question is only available if you have magic powers. You're very eager to learn, are you, young wizard? I can teach you a spell which will allow you to channel your energy. Now is not the time to speak of spells, though, young mage. I must talk with Rakeesh about many things first. Ask me about magic sometime later, please. Alright, so we'll have to come back. And they're just talking about the war and Rakeesh's brother. Rakeesh was supposed to be the Raja here, but his brother took over after Rakeesh had his injury. Yes, tell us about the war. Uhura. Oops. Leopardmen, shape changers. So we'll learn more about the Leopardmen, who are magic users that live out in the jungle, and the Simbani people who despise magic and we'll say goodbye. Despise magic, and Uhura is. Oops, let's bring the speed up. I have no idea what changing the detail changes. Now let's just go all the way up. Alright. I reserved a room, so we have a room at the inn. In 2 days, we have to stand before the Council of Judgment and speak of peace, and he wants us to come with him. And they need some alone time. Fair enough. Alright, so, as always, first thing we have to do is get our money changed. We have dinars with us, which are not going to be very helpful. We've luckily have carried over all our pills from the last game, so we got 12 poison cure pills, 53 healing pills, and 46 mana pills, which should do us just fine. We have a note from Shima, who wants us to bring this note to her cousin Shala. So we'll meet Shala, so we'll come down here. But like I said, we have dinars still, which are not going to do us any good here in Tarna, so we need to go to the money changer, who lives up here. We got to the north end of the bazaar and witness dispute. Oh, what are you doing? That's not right. And this thief is trying to escape. We can try and chase him down, but that's actually slower, so we'll just go this way. Please accompany us to the Hall of Judgment. You're led to the Hall of Judgment, Judgment of the Thief, Council of Tarna. Do you have anything to say for your named Honorless? So this thief is going to be named Honorless. And, I mean, big deal. That's the punishment. He's just named honorless. I mean, who cares? So he's now honorless, and he must leave. That's it. No jail time, no cutting off his hand. Just he is now honorless. So they thank us for appearing at the trial, and Raja would like to meet with us and Rakeesh. Yeah, you may enter in the presence of Raja Shatarna, and Rakeesh greets appropriately, and now we will copy him. Stand before me in honor. How can a human be of service to a lion tor? How do you propose to help? Do you think we can help with the demons? Let's answer Raja. We answer Raja's question very well. It's kind of a lame answer by us, but all right. So we come to bring peace. He insults Rakeesh for needing the help of a human, says that he's honorless, and we could sit quietly. Theoretically, that might even be a better choice, since Raja clearly doesn't think too highly of anyone who is not of his species. But I generally choose to defend Rakeesh because forget that guy. We defend Rakeesh's bravery at honor, and he insults Rakeesh again for us needing to defend him. And he pretty much just dominates Raja because he's way cooler. So one of the things that I haven't really addressed is that Rishaka, his daughter, is actually missing currently and has been taken theoretically by the leopard men when she led a peace mission out to see them. But we'll learn more about that later. So Raja's asking if he wants revenge. And Rakeesh is saying, look, we don't know what's happening, and he doesn't want all of Tarna to go to war just because something might have happened to his daughter. Revenge for the sake of revenge is pointless. Mindless revenge is pure stupidity. Boom. Ooh, Rakeesh. Laying down the law. Human, do you have anything to add to this conversation? Sure, let's talk about Rakeesh again. How you help Shapier. Fortunate Rakeesh to have a defender of your honor. Human, you may leave us so you can talk to his brother. Cool. So we'll say goodbye. So we'll be polite. Tell Raja farewell, and we'll head out. So now we can actually go to the money changer. Now that that event has taken place. And we'll try and stay right in the middle so we don't have to talk to anyone yet, because I don't feel like it. And let's give our money to this fine fellow. Alright, yes, we would like to exchange our coins. Exchange to royals. Beautiful. So now we have royals. And we're going to spend almost all of it now. I think... Yeah, I'm not... Well, I am going to buy... I don't remember how many water skins I have. Just one. Okay, so I'm going to buy a couple of water skins. And we want to bargain. See if we can get the price down. I have no idea how low we'll be willing to go, but let's start with... That's fine. It's too low. Okay. Alright, so he's not going to go too low, I don't think. Let's go here. Still too low. Alright, fine, whatever. Let's just get 3. I don't actually think I need that many, but at least I'll have them. Alright, and we're not going to buy any skins, at least just yet. I also really care about fruit. What do I have? I have a throwing dagger and one fine dagger. I don't think I'm going to buy any. Yes, everybody likes to give their little spiels. I'm not going to buy any of this yet. I'm going to come back to these 3 in a bit. Fish guy, I don't really care about. I am just going to buy these beads now because I feel like it. I don't think she bargains at all, so I'll just purchase them. I think she just keeps saying beads, beads, very good beads. The rope guy, we don't need anything from him as a magic user. But we do want to talk to this young lady. Greetings. You're interested in carvings of wood. Let's talk about our sapphire pin. Oh, wait. I can just greet. Say hello. It's a pleasure. Alright. I guess we're just supposed to... Oh, there we go. Nice to hear about our homeland. Maybe we're just supposed to assume that this is the cousin since it's the only kata. But, yes, there we go. We have given her the note. And now, let's purchase this carving from her. Give you this up as a gift. Good, yeah, so it's free. Alright, and we'll give this dude some money, because, sure. I'm not going to buy a robe yet. I don't think we even can buy anything from this sort of guy who's just selling all kinds of gaudy ambulance. Yeah. And this guy. This freaking guy. This dude is just like way too happy to be of service to us. He will allow us, if we choose to bargain him down to 1 centime, which I should just do, but I'm not going to. And then we'll just buy a ton of food, just so that we never have to worry about it again. 50's probably way more than I'll ever need. Alright, he's just so happy. And we're good. Alright. So, now we'll head back up here. Yes, you have fish. I'm proud of you. I don't think I have any use for fish. Actually, I don't think I need oil either, because I'm not a thief, but just in case I'm forgetting something, I'll grab some oil as well, because money just doesn't really matter all that much, frankly. Purchase. Okay. I'm not going to have this conversation, but I am going to buy some honey, and you will see why, hopefully in the next couple of minutes. It's funny. No, fine. Again, I don't know why I bother. I don't know, maybe just can't help but play the game. Now we have these two. We like to put on a little show, and I'm not going to deal with it right now. We will let our fighter deal with that. So we're going to buy a tinder box so we can make fires, which can help us if we have to stay outside overnight. This guy agrees. Dad's like, oh no, there's not enough money. Oh, but it doesn't matter. We're done. Purchase the tinderbox, and if you are a thief, you can buy another item from them, but we will deal with that in a different video. Let's head in here. Ah, the welcome woman. Hello, welcome woman. She's paid for our rooms. First door on the right, at the top of the stairs. If we ever want a meal, we just sit down. There's no real adventure guild. There is this notice board here, which doesn't really have much of interest to us. If you need it, we got it. Go to the bazaar. Okay. Potions and pills and stuff at the apothecary. Good vibrations and potation. Potations? I don't know. We'll learn more about that when we go visit him, which we might do right after this. If you have need of magic, go see Krisha. And then the laws of Tarna. Thou shalt harm none. Thou shalt not use magic upon the streets of Tarna. Thou shalt not take that which is not thine. And thou shalt behave with honor. That's all that's really there. There are no sort of specific quests in terms of your standard... I'm trying to think of what I don't know. Notices that are placed. So we can keep things in the chest if we want to, which I won't. We have this package from Keep On Laughin', who is such a funny guy. And, of course, it explodes. That old Keep On. What a joker, you say to yourself. But that's not all, because if you look at the wrapping paper is all that remains of Keep On Laughin's gift. He certainly has a strange idea of humor. Oh, maybe I just... There we go. Certainly an interesting wrapping paper design. In fact, as you look at it more carefully, you realize that a spell is written on it. You read the spell, and the paper disappears. You now know the Juggling Lights spell. And for some reason, this was a spell that Keep On thought would be very important for us to have. Look at that. We can juggle lights. Isn't that special? Alright. So, actually I'm not going to visit the apothecary yet. Nor am I going to go back into the magic shop. Nor am I going to go up there yet. Maybe I will. I will. I'm going here. You enter into the huge hall, dominated by what must be a statue of Sekhmet, which is a god in Egyptian religion. The air is smoky and filled with odor of strange spices. You feel as if someone or something is watching you. So you come walking in. And this guy, who is whatever his job title is, he's the head of the temple. Oh, we're not supposed to be here. Alright. Leave the temple. Okay. So, Sekhmet defends us and says, whoa, that guy does not have to leave. It's her will that runs things, not ours. Or his, I don't remember. Human, blah blah blah. Thou hast not been judged, and the future cannot yet be weighed, yet thou hast created a future for weal or woe, blah blah blah. Blood of my people, flood the savannah. You must confront the darkness. Yet more I cannot see until you are judged. Leave us now and return with the gem of the guardian. You shall then be weighed and judged. Alright, so we need to find a gem of the guardian. So something to keep an eye out for. Now we will walk down and leave Tarna. And for the first time, we go to the overworld map. And you'll see that day turns to night fairly quickly. Whoa. It's a weird scream. Alright, we got our first look at combat. Battle is about to begin. So I'm going to switch over to magic. Or use fireball. Use a force bolt. Oh, that's dazzle. Okay. So there's no zap? Maybe zap's over in the... I don't know. Yeah. Our magic isn't quite as powerful as I might have liked, but good enough to kill this guy. But you can see it's more of a problem when you actually attack physically. But you can see that the speed at which the health bar drops is remarkably slow. We come around these little meerkats with wings, so they're mere bats. That's cute. This big adult one goes and grabs a fruit off this poisonous vine. And we say, wow, that's fun, and then we leave. And then we come back. And the adult again grabs something. And then we wait an oddly long time for the thing to load. And finally, the little baby tries to grab one, but oh, it's too slow. And we say, not today, Satan. We shoot a fireball. The vines, they disappear. And then the little bat goes away. And then finally we come back. So you approach the rocks, you notice the small meerbat watching you. Then he dives into his little hole. And we get a glowing opal. And I think some of the fruit, if I remember correctly. Yes, we also get some of the fruit. Wonderful. Alright. And normally I wouldn't bother, but actually let's... Yes, we're going to make camp. We're going to build a fire, because if we don't, then we might die. Oh, I hope that dude doesn't show up. I don't want to deal with that. If at any point in time, I think only on this half of the map, but I could be wrong. If at any... Oh, that's what I want to do. If at any point in time you're on this half of the map and you don't have any food and you sleep, you get sent a giant waffle. So you don't starve by, I think, Krisha. Yeah, this guy's going to show up. I have no idea what this guy is supposed to be or what he's a reference to or anything, but he's just a weird-looking dude who just talks to us. I don't know. I'll actually do this conversation in the fighter playthrough. Maybe I should read him, I guess. But I have no interest right now. Probably just someone who helps by teaching us about the area. But I don't need to know about it. Or rather, I don't need to be told about it. Because it's stuff I already know. The Lost City, this is one of the only times that I remember anyone mentioning the Lost City, so I guess could be helpful in helping to figure things out. He's drinking something, said something about giraffes. Awesome. And hopefully we can just say goodbye and then go to bed. Alright, take a hint, right? Go to sleep, right? Not just talking to an earth pig, right? Alright, we're all like, awesome. And he leaves. Good night, buddy. And we go to sleep. And always, always, always remember to put out your fire. Otherwise, the savannah burns to the ground. Alright, so... Oh, shoot, I didn't do that. Let's walk around, and there's one more thing that we want to hopefully find, if we're lucky, before the day runs out. And... whatever. Sure. Let's fight this little Saurus creature. Terrorsaurus, or whatever he is. You can see how much having trained up in the previous game helps. Oftentimes, this fight can be extremely difficult, but with our health being as high as it is, and our magic power being as strong as it is, he doesn't really provide all that much of a challenge at this point. We can take the horn, even though we don't really need it as a magic user, but that's fine. And now we will continue to wander randomly in the hopes that... oh, never mind. We are sent back to bed so that we don't miss our meeting tomorrow with Raja and Rakeesh. And now we do a lot of watching for a while. Awaken as the sun begin to rise. We go to the Hall of Judgment. Alright. 2 months ago, Simbani requested we aid them in their war against the Leopard Men. So we sent a council, and they got ambushed at night, and almost everyone died. It looks like the Leopard Men did it, so now the Lyantars of Tarna want to join the Simbani in going to war. That guy thinks the Lyantars shouldn't sully themselves by dealing with anything that's not human. Krisha is a decent person and says that, they should help when they can, find peace. There's no honor in war. Krisha is worried about demonic activity. And Rakeesh swears by his honor to prevent war. If he fails, he will be deemed honorless. And yes, we will also swear the oath and swear to prevent this war. Now we will go meet with Raja again. Rakeesh, stand before you in honor. Greet, we stand before him in honor. Rakeesh, you're resetted by humans, but pledged your honor for them. What in the name of Sekhmet do you think you're doing? And Rakeesh says he wants to help everyone. And sure, let's talk to him about honor. I'm sure he's appreciate that. When I want a lecture on honor from humans, I'll ask for it. You did ask him for it. When I want your comments, Rakeesh, I shall ask for them. I care greatly for your Raja and respect you as always. Rakeesh, Tarna will go to war if we can't solve this. Rakeesh asks for him to give us a chance to deal with the Simbani and the Leopard Men. Let's tell him about Shapier. Yeah, apparently he didn't want to hear that. Alright. Why must we fight in front of us? So now we are kicked out. Say goodbye. And we meet with Rakeesh, and he talks to us every few seconds. We're not going to actually follow this conversation. It does provide a lot of detail about the story, but it's nothing that we really want to hear about right now. And we're going to make camp, take a nap. Good morning, and we're continuing on. And Rakeesh wants to talk to us more. And a little more. And a little more. And a little more. And now we arrive at the village of the Simbani people. Habari Mzi Mingjai. Couldn't begin to say that correctly. Alright, so we greet this guy, and we'll also greet him so we can be polite. And this is the village. They have a hut prepared for us. Meet with Uhura. And we're going to go meet with the leader of the Simbani people. Simba's now up and walking. Look at that. Alright, let's go visit the leader. The Laban, that's right. Alright, let's say hi. He always does that weird thrusting thing with his hand. I don't really know what it's supposed to mean, but I always feel like it means that he's telling us to leave. Hey, let's tell him about peace. Once we win the war, then there'll be peace again. That's fair. Talk about war. The Simbani must fight magic because we hate magic. The leopard men are evil because they don't fight fair. They stole the Spear of Death. So, the Spear of Death is a sacred item to the Simbani people. And again, Rakeesh saying, oh, there's got to be a better way than war. Simbani leader says nothing will stop us until we get our Spear of Death back. He has spoken. What is said has been said. May we meet again in peace. Alright, head back, go to Uhura's hut to chat about things. Oh, and then we just have a nice chat where she says it's nice to be home. Rakeesh is worried that we've upset the Laban, but basically he's just worried about the Spear of Death. Perhaps he'll listen later. Let's tell about our day. Sure, that sounds cute. Let's click through all this, which we will. Oops. All right. Yes, really care a lot about your leg. I'm worried. We get more. Oops. Now we go out to the village. I guess we can only sit here for so long. That's right. We have a ceremony that they threw for us. We had a big feast, and then don't really need to greet him. Can ask a few more things. Ask about being a paladin, which is something that we will follow in a different lifetime. Ask more about Uhura and Will and goodness. Yes. The initiation ceremony, which is actually important, not so much for us, but is for the other character classes. At least the paladin and fighter classes. That's enough. Let's go to bed. Alright, good night, Rakeesh. So a lot of stage setting stuff through those first couple of days. Rakeesh left at first light. You vaguely remember hearing his farewell. And now after this, the game sort of really gets started. So I'm actually going to end things here, and then in the next video we'll explore the Simbani village and venture out further into the jungles of Tarna. So come back next time. See ya.